Right.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. It is Money Monday today, guys. We got a very important episode today. This is going to be one of those, what I call an evergreen episode that you're going to keep in the back and you're going to watch it later on, or you can send it to someone that needs help with this. But this is going to be a very important episode that you can use for the rest of your life. But before we get into it,
the foundation that you need for success financially.
Absolutely.
Everyone needs this at least at the very beginning.
Number one, guys, rumble.com/freshfit. I know there's been
They're under attack. Basically.
Yeah, they're under attack right now.
Yeah.
I know that the app has been down a little bit. I think since maybe this afternoon.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Is it back up fully now?
Some people have it, some people don't. But it should be back up soon for everybody.
We got 2K watching on Rumble, so it looks like they fixed it already.
There you go.
All right. So there was something earlier today, guys, where there was like a little bug and it was like kind of temporarily slowing down and stuff like that. It should be good now.
Hey man, Frost saved Rumble.
Yeah, but
He saved it.
You guys got to understand, bro. So it's very expensive and difficult and demanding to be running a video streaming / website, because something like YouTube, similar to YouTube.
Yeah.
And Rumble is obviously it's in early stages, so there are going to be bugs here and there. But the good thing about it is that they correct things very quickly and fix things. So it's the future, bro. It is going to be the future, guys. As you guys know, they just unbanned Alex Jones on X.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the conspiracy theorist God, bro. And this is a huge win for guys like us on this side of the internet, where we're constantly being suppressed. We're constantly being told, hey, you can't be saying this and that. And we challenge the mainstream narrative. And Rumble, guys, Rumble and X really are the two platforms where free speech is available. You know what I mean? It's like these other platforms don't allow for it, man. So you guys gotta support Rumble, bro. You just have to, because if you don't, guys like us, guys like Alex Jones, guys like Andrew Tate, guys like Sneeko, Steven Crowder, Fuentes, everybody that makes this content that's like controversial, right?
If you look at it,
you can only really find us on X and Rumble.
We're fighting countries, governments, and business people that don't want to see us or our content out there.
Yeah.
It's protecting everything that you can do. And even X, bro, I think X is great, but to be honest, bro, X is really a way to keep your thoughts and your ideas in check and keep data as well. So I'm kind of worried about X. Rumble for sure is safe, but X, I don't know, man.
I mean, bro, once I saw that they brought Jones back, I was like, okay.
Think about it. All your tweets are there to stay. And can be used against you anytime in the future. Of course.
They always do. And it always is like 10 years later too.
Yeah.
But thankfully, now it's being run by someone that actually does believe in free speech, and it's a big W against the Matrix, man. But the thing is though, this is why y'all got to support Rumble, right?
Yeah.
When I tell you guys, yo, subscribe to Rumble, that's not for us to make money. That's for Rumble, guys. Because at the end of the day, to run a streaming service like this, it's expensive. It's not cheap. It's not easy. People are constantly going to come at you. People are going to try to destroy you. And, Andrew said something really smart yesterday. They did a stream together, and he was saying that your ability to speak is heavily weighed against your influence. In other words, the more influence you have, the less you can speak. You know what I mean? And a perfect example of this, I love him, but I just got to keep it 1,000. Did you see The Rock's interview with Joe Rogan?
No.
Okay, so The Rock did an interview with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan talked more than him. He barely said anything. Why is that? Well, it's because The Rock is a top-tier actor, doesn't want to lose roles, kept silent on certain conflicts, kept silent on certain takes, can't really give a take, because for him to keep getting certain movie roles and be the level he's at in Hollywood, he can't take a stance on anything, right?
Yeah, so another example, Drake and DJ Khaled.
Yep.
The whole war on, these two countries.
Yep.
They can't, because if they say anything at all.
I think Drake made one comment. Somewhat. Yeah, but in general, Khaled didn't say nothing, which fucking, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Nigga,
hurrah! That's your country, bro. That's your country.
Yeah, bro. This nigga's stupid, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you're...
God did!
Yo, yeah, bro.
What? But hold on. What did you do? Nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
It's crazy, man. As a fellow Arab, he should know better, man. What the fuck's wrong with that nigga, man? But anyway. So
long story short, though.
Yeah.
In any case, the more influence you have, the less you can speak on certain topics.
Absolutely, 100%. Man. So X and Rumble are the pioneers for that shit, man. That's why we support Rumble so hard, because we know that's the future. It's about to be an election year, which means the censorship's going to be even stronger.
Boy,
you know what I mean? So that's where we really gotta you know, you got to join in the fight and support, man. So, guys, hit that subscribe button for Rumble, man. CastleClub.tv. Like I said, it's all to keep free speech going, man. Shout out to all the guys that set it up. You know, whether it's Dave Rubin, you guys can say whatever you want to say about Dave Rubin, but he's a major holder on locals, you know, which supports free speech. Obviously, Chris from Rumble, Elon Musk over at X, they launched a huge lawsuit too against Media Matters, which is like, goddamn, finally, you know what I mean? Because these guys those are the guys that are censoring everybody. You know what I mean? They write an article on you, and next thing you know, ads are getting pulled, and that's how you get canceled.
They're being funded by certain groups that should not be named on this podcast, but with the funding, man, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, man, shout out to them, man. Like, it's crazy because like if this happened like 2 years ago, this shit wasn't around. Isn't that wild? It's the world, man.
Yo,
the world's ending.
Yeah, dude, it's wild, man. So shout out to these guys running free speech, but that was a huge W with letting Alex Jones back on. Let's see here. I'm going to try to get him on the pod for y'all, man. Don't worry. I'm in contact with his people. We just got to make it happen. I've spoke with him before. He said he's going to do it. He's 100% down to do Fresh and Fit. It's just we got to find a timing and make it happen. But we will get him on this podcast, guys. Mark my words. I will make sure that we get him on here.
And coming in January, we got some big things coming for the podcast as well.
Yes.
In different countries.
Yes. We're probably going to do an international tour early next year, guys.
Should be fun.
We'll make the run. We'll be out there in the UK and everything else like that. We're due for another tour. We haven't done a press run in a while, actually, to be honest with y'all.
We need to go to Poland, bro. Warsaw.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't go last time.
Yeah, we're going to do a Europe tour
Tristan
for
said he's going to take us, but I don't think he can now.
Yeah, I don't think,
Not now.
I know they got recently, they can travel more in Romania, but I don't know if they could leave. I don't think they could leave yet.
Probably not.
But
we'll see.
Yeah, but either way, guys, international tour coming in early next year. Where we'll definitely be out here doing a couple interviews and everything else like that. So, you know, if you guys got some British influencers y'all want us to jump on with, man, we'll make some contacts.
You know where we haven't been to yet that's really good that we need to go to?
Yeah.
Canada, bro. We got lots of supporters there.
Yeah.
A lot of people there that actually like support us. So I think that'd be a good tour.
Yeah, we need to go to Canada too.
Yeah.
Toronto. Yeah. We got so many supporters in Canada, man.
Bro, I was shocked, bro.
The only thing that sucks about Canada, bro, is like
the country itself.
Y'all are on the verge of communism up there, man. All my Canadian guys, god damn, I feel sorry for y'all, bro. Like Trudeau is fucking clueless, man.
Yeah, it's funny. Canadians that come to
Biden is too. So we're both taking L's.
Canadians that come to Miami are very like, yo, I'm staying in Miami.
Yeah,
I hate Canada.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's crazy.
I mean, Rumble is Canadian. Isn't that fucking wild? Like, yo, Canadians are the ones fighting for free speech, not even Americans, bro. Like, goddamn, man.
Well, certain ones.
Yeah, well.
The ones that are cool.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying.
Shout out Canada,
but it's crazy, though, that it's like Rumble is a Canadian company fighting for free speech, which is like an American thing.
Yo, the stuff with the truckers is really bad, though. That was terrible, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a foresight, though, for what's coming.
Fucking crazy, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to like give a huge shout out and thanks to Elon Musk, Chris,
Rumble,
everyone that's really pushing for free speech, regardless of how they feel. You know what I mean? I think a big thing is like being able to platform and have people on that you don't agree with and still showing that respect. You know, as you guys know, like last week we had a discussion about Destiny, right? And shout out to Destiny, man. Like he made a video. He was saying, hey, you know, Myron was class act. He was respectful in his comments, and like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna kick Destiny while he's down. Like, obviously we can learn a lot from his situation, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like, ha, look at this shit, and try to like bring him down even more so. Like, yo, divorce is never fun. It's never good. I mean, he's another man that's going through it. We talk about the divorce machine. How the fuck are we gonna sit here and say, yo, we try to help guys out, especially when it comes to divorce machine, then laugh at someone that's going through it? How the fuck would we look? You know, I think there's lessons to be learned, but the last thing I'm going to do is kick someone when they're down, especially someone that I've worked with before, someone that I have professional respect for, someone who I think is an intelligent, good person. I'm not going to fuck shit on him. And that's a perfect example of someone that I disagree with on almost everything. However, his ability to say what he wants to say and what he views, that needs to be protected. He needs to be able to say his viewpoints regardless of how I feel about it. And I think that's very important. People need to be able to be mature to have these conversations with people that they might not necessarily agree with, or they might not even like, because that's the beauty of free speech. Hear another perspective. You don't have to agree with it, but you need to protect their ability to say it.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's the ops, we gonna laugh at you though.
Yeah,
Just saying,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
If it's a real ops, we gonna
Yeah,
laugh
if it's the real ops, yeah, fuck you.
we about to roast you, but hey, it's
but
okay.
we like Destiny, man. Like I said before, that's a perfect example of someone that I have an enormous amount of respect for, even though I don't agree with him on like anything. But he's a good guy. I think he's smart, and you can always respect intelligence.
I will say this: Destiny is respectful. We may not always agree, but he is respectful.
He's super respectful, man. So so we're not gonna kick that guy when he's down, man. I wish him and Melina the best. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, so yeah, guys, check me out on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter or X, Unplugged FitX over there, man. I was tweeting. I've been tweeting a storm. God damn it, I'd be going crazy on there. Y'all want to see my opinions on certain takes, etc.? Go check me out over there on Unplugged FitX, man. I did a whole like thing on if your girl does XYZ, she is a 304. Ways for you to identify chicks that are 304s. I cover geopolitics, certain conflicts, all that stuff is there, man. You guys get to see another side that you might not necessarily see over here on YouTube. So check me out over there, guys, on Twitter, man.
Yo, okay. Go back to this guy Adam Lawley. He says Fresh is giving U.S. Financial budget tips when he leases $5 years out of cars. Instead of investing, bro. You don't know what I invest in, bro. You have no idea. I just don't post it for good reason. Like, dude, you don't know what I invest in. So if you say that, you're retarded, bro. You don't know what I invest in at all. I mean, I won't say on camera, but like, I invested in many different things. So. You're funny, bro. Anyhow,
guys, not everyone's like me and is gonna tell y'all what they invest in. Like, yeah, I'm transparent sometimes, even to a fault. Like, Fresh has his stuff set up. It's just that he's not gonna share it with y'all because, like, I mean,
I'm different.
He's different, bro, and a lot of people be hating. So it's like, whatever, For me, I'll share it because I like that's just the kind of person I am. But everyone is different, bro. A lot of people are very private about how they invest.
Yeah,
they don't want to give away their sauce. Sorry, go ahead.
It's fine though. But yeah, guys, back to doing vlogs, man. If you want to see more of my lifestyle, more of the fun stuff, go check it out. Car show we did recently with Lamborghini. Just bought a Senna. The guy's like 22 years old, bro, killing it. Shout out to him, man. He's a stock trader, day trader, awesome guy as well. And more people are successful hopping on the vlogs, and fans too, supporters. So shout out to them. And then last but not least, guys, SEAL Network. You want to add value, give value as well. Meet people of higher status, even your peers as well that want to do better. Tap into that. We have guests from all around the world, millionaires, successful guests. Tap into those Zoom calls. Then as well, we have masterminds everywhere in the world. We're going to do, I think, DR next or Mexico. So hop into that as well. See you guys in there.
All right.
Cool.
All right, guys. So today's episode, man, we're going to be talking about budgeting. And I know that sounds crazy, like, oh, what do you mean budgeting, blah, blah, blah. Though it sounds easy, so many people struggle with this, right? I mean, at the end of the day, what does it come down to? Spend less than you make, right? However, a lot of people have difficulty with doing this. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys some parameters to go by that will help this process even more so and keep you disciplined with spending money, guys. Because if you don't learn this skill set, you're going to have a problem. Because, yeah, of course, you need to always make more money. However, you need to also know how to budget money so that when you do make that more money, you don't do dumb shit.
I would argue that budgeting is one of the most important things you can do, even at the very beginning of your journey. Because ultimately, if you want to be successful, if you make money today and don't save it or invest it correctly, you lose it tomorrow. That's going to be huge.
A little bit more transparency for y'all.
Yeah.
I have 2 tenants right now, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them make over 6 figures per year, right? However, they're always late for fucking rent, okay? Why? Because regardless of how much money you make, if you spend money like a moron, you're typically going to have financial problems. Versus I have other tenants that make way less money, but they budget better, have better credit scores, and they pay their rent on time. So obviously, we always tell you guys on this podcast, make more money, make more money, make more money. Mm-hmm. However, if you make more money, but you still spend like an idiot, what ends up happening is you still live paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people that make 6 figures a month live 6 figures a year, live paycheck to paycheck. And that's not what you want to do, guys. It doesn't matter necessarily how much money you make if you spend money like an idiot. So we're going to teach you a skill set here that will teach you how to budget money correctly regardless of how much you make.
And also, when you budget, it's not in your head, my friend. It is on paper or app. You can't do things in your head 24/7. So you write it down or put it in an app.
All right.
Cool.
Speaking of which, so we're going to go into the top
Number
5
1.
things you got to do. Countdown. So we're going to count this down from 5, right?
Yeah, from 1 to 5.
1 to 5. Okay. In no particular order of importance?
We can follow a little order here.
Okay. Yeah. So the first thing you're going to do, guys, is write down your monthly expenses, okay, and income side by side to have a visual representation.
Yeah.
This is critical, man. Fresh, go ahead. You can take it first.
Yeah. This is something that I had an issue with because growing up, I didn't have a budget for anything. I just kind of made some money, spent it. But when I lived on my own, it was kind of like, okay, now I'm by myself. I got to figure out how to pay bills, survive, and eat food as well. So for the most part, you're gonna want to have a actual pen and paper, a notepad, and make 2 columns, one for expenses and one for income. Now, for most people, you're gonna have more of issue because you're gonna have to break down your everyday expenses and monthly. But to keep it very, I want to say short and brief, monthly expenses and then monthly income, right? So let's say you're making like $3K a month, and you have like, for example, your rent, car, let's say miscellaneous, food, etc., right? Put it down here, left column, and then your income here, right column. Just breaking it down and then add it up. So monthly income, 3K, expenses, maybe like 2K. Then with the remainder, you put either R and the actual amount, and then now you know what money you have every month coming in and what's left over when expenses are paid.
Yeah.
That's huge because most people, they just make money and spend it without knowing where it's going or what's happening. And as a result, they can't plan for the future or save money. And actually, there's an article I have in the chat, guys, you don't remember bringing it up, where most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
Yes.
I think it's 64%. Is that right, Bills or Mo? 64%? Yeah, but yeah,
pull it up real
that's
fast.
a stat that's really, really crazy, bro.
Yeah, even people that make 6 figures. I'm telling you, man,
And
making more
Americans, by
money
the
a
way.
lot of times doesn't save you. Like, they got these 2
'Cause
idiotic
if,
tenants.
If you can't see it visually,
Yeah.
you don't know how you're gonna manage it. How can you manage what you can't see?
Yeah.
So that's huge, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
64%.
Yeah, can you bring it up?
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
bringing
mind?
it up right now.
Yeah, that's huge, by the way. So yeah, that's your first steps to write
Yeah.
it down, break it down from expenses to actually income, and see the difference between that disparity.
And the other reason, too, guys, why it's important is that sometimes you have to take deliberate, overt steps sometimes to solve a problem, right? Like, if you know, all right, I need a budget better, etc. Like, if you just sit there and kind of calculate it in your head, you're gonna be like, oh, blah, 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 or you try to do it like an app. But if you sit down and you actually put pen to paper and you do it, there's something about that just makes it more official. It makes it more like, okay, I'm really out here like trying to do it. Because when you take deliberate steps to change, like pulling out a fucking pen and paper and writing it down, more than likely that's going to go ahead and fuel your decisions after the fact to like make something happen,
Yeah.
right? And it shows that like an actual effort. Now that segues perfectly into the second thing, right?
Can I?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Before you segue.
So writing it down is one thing, and I think that's the best way you can do it, from my opinion. But if you're more like relaxed, you're more new age, there's apps you can use as well
yeah,
to get. I think is it Mint? You can
yeah,
use
Mint helps with that.
Different apps you can use to get that like budget down packed.
Yeah.
But I think
But nothing beats writing it
for
down,
most people, writing down your goals, your income, your
Yeah.
expenses, your budget is huge, my friend.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I think you should also have Mint as well, right? Which is a great app to like kind of see money coming in and out. But there's just something about putting it down pen to paper with 2 columns that is just gonna set you up. I'd say start with writing it down and then go ahead and get the app as well, right?
Yo, dude, legit, bro. I spent literally day after day writing down my goals and my budget back to back. So by the time like 2 months, 3 months passed, it was already in my head. I already knew the numbers. I knew how much I could spend, what I can't spend, what I could spend. And it's funny because when I first came to America, I didn't know about tolls. So imagine, right? Driving down the toll roads every day from Pembroke Pines to Boca Raton, taking tolls. Then the bill comes at the end of the month. I'm like, damn, how can I pay this? But luckily, I had a budget. So the money I saved up, I put into paying tolls. If not, that would went from rent to tolls.
And that's a sneaky thing that
Yeah.
might come up that you might not even notice.
You
So
wouldn't even know.
you gotta be able to do that. And that segues perfectly, guys. So the reason why you write it down, right? This segues into number 2, right? Which is hold on.
Round 2. Fight.
It's going to give you a visual representation of what's going on, right? I've always said when it comes to fitness, when it comes to budgeting, making money, whatever it is, what gets measured gets managed, right? So if I told you, yo, I want you to drive to Alabama, but you've never driven to Alabama before, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get in the car? You're going to put it in your GPS, right? Because the GPS is going to tell you how to get there. Same exact situation with money. If you want to save more money and be better with your spending, you need a guide to do so. So, and the only way that you're going to have that guide is if you actually know what the hell is going on. You need a visual representation of what's going on, right? What get measured, what's measured can be managed.
Yeah.
So as soon as you have like that, that list out of all your expenses, you could quickly be like, damn, wait, I spend This much on subscriptions? Fuck this shit. I'm not going to do this, right? I know Rocket Money helps with that as well. Mint, all these different apps. But writing it out and actually like seeing it visually, you're like, oh, damn, this is a lot of money. And then you could go ahead and cut it out. So it puts everything out there for you in perspective for you to actually look at it, see how much it costs you, see what it's costing you versus how much you're making. And it'll give you, you know, I mean, some people might say, damn, man, that's so bleak. I don't want to see that shit. Yo, you need to see that shit, especially if you're having financial and budget problems. You need to look at exactly where your money's going out. And you're going to be shocked sometimes when you write it back all out, what the hell you're spending money on. And you'll be able to identify a lot of situations where it's just a money dump. Like you're just draining money on some stupid shit that you don't even use anymore.
You know what's funny about that, what we just said earlier?
Yeah.
Most people would rather not know how much they're actually making and having after the expenses and just wing it.
A lot of these niggas are Mario Winans with their money.
Yeah, hold on.
I don't want to know.
But who is the main culprit? Girls, bro.
Yeah.
They literally go to work, buy makeup, dress up, buy random shit in the mall,
Facts.
and then say, damn, why am I broke?
Yeah.
But then they go to the club, get drinks paid for. But
Yeah.
you know what? I'm living life, partying, having fun. And then they're broke as hell. And you're up there kissing their asses like, bro, come on, man. But listen, though, it's real. If you don't know what you're spending, how can you manage it? You can't manage it.
You have to measure it to get it managed. You got to get in the Jeep.
Bro.
That's like driving to Alabama without a GPS. What the fuck? Nigga, you gonna be in somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And next thing you know, some dudes with white hood show up. And you're like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong place. Because you took the wrong road because you didn't know where the fuck you were going. But if you had a GPS, you had a map, you would have been able to get there quickly. Now, with that said, can you still get to your destination of Alabama without the GPS? Of course you can, but guess what's going to happen? It's probably going to take you longer.
Years.
You're going to waste a bunch of gas. You're going to have a headache. You might break down your car in the middle of the situation. Like, anytime you're going on a journey and going somewhere you've never been before, guys, if you don't have a roadmap to get there, you're going to pretty much increase the difficulty of that journey significantly, the time, the duration, the stress, etc. And then who knows? During the trip, you might say, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this anymore. So if you go ahead and you have everything written out, you now have a game plan and you have a strategy to get from point A to point B as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Same thing with fitness. If you guys want to lose weight, you got to track your calories. Mo's been tracking his calories. We've been cutting his macros down every few weeks, right? So that he continuously loses weight, right? Some of you are, oh, losing way too slow, blah, blah, blah. Well, the reason for that, guys, is that number one, so he doesn't get saggy skin. Number two, so that it's sustainable. So number three, he can hit that goal and stay at that fucking goal. Same thing with budgeting. You need to have a visual representation. You need to have that game plan, that GPS, etc., to get to your destination efficiently in the best way you can in a sustainable manner. Same thing with budgeting, guys.
Now, some people may say, bro, this is too much work. I don't want to look at numbers. But I'll tell you this. You want to be successful? If you can't manage your money when it gets big, when it's small, imagine when it gets big. Now, I know
like with my tenants, they have shitty credit scores. They make more money, but they still don't pay fucking rent on time because they're idiots.
I know guys that do their whole budgeting system on Excel spreadsheet. Now, I'm not going to lie. That's too much for me, but they're so concerned about their budget and how they spend their money. They're going to take extent of going on a computer, Microsoft Excel, and they live by that shit.
Yeah, and they put a formula in there, and it does everything for them and tallies it up. Yeah.
But the problem is, guys, like, I get it. You're scared to look at how much money you make, how much you have left over when you pay your expenses. But without this, guys, this foundation here, you can't move forward. And for the average American, you're living what? Paycheck to paycheck? Dude, I can't say America, bro. I was like, bro, there's no way in hell I'm going to stay in this position and not know what's going on with my money, bro. Like, there's no way. And even now, y'all say, oh, Fresh, you bought cars. That's not smart. Bro, my expenses are so low, bro. I could buy 20 more cars, bro. I'll be fine. But it's because I budget my money. Now, obviously speaking, I don't show you my investments because I think that's none of your business. But when I budget my money, I put it towards obviously savings, investments. And then when it's done, I'll buy my toys because I know I budgeted money correctly. But mind you, I budgeted a little bit of money at the very beginning so I understand the fundamentals. But imagine, let's say you win the lotto, right? Let's say you never budgeted money before, never had it before. You win the lotto. What happens to most winners? They get the money, they spend it right away. Well, without any inclination on how to actually save the money and invest it. Versus from the very beginning, you budget it at the very beginning of your journey, from very small amounts of money, your first paycheck, from then on. Okay, now I'm making better money, making more money from my job, from my side business. I can manage it better to invest in myself and the future. Yeah. So it just makes sense.
Making more money with an idiotic mindset is still going to leave you broke.
Yeah.
Like, all it's going to, because here's the thing, if you have a spending problem, if you have a budgeting problem, all that's going to happen is your spending now is going to be more sensationalized. You're going to buy all the dumb shit that you couldn't afford before. Like, making more money a lot of the times doesn't help if you have a broken mindset when it comes to saving and budgeting correctly and knowing how to deal with your money. So this is a skill set, guys, that you need to learn early when you're a brokey, so that when you become more successful and you make money, you're able to keep more of your money that you make, guys. This isn't about just making more money. It's about keeping the money that you work so hard to make, keeping the money that you work so hard to make in the first place.
I wish when I was 18 years old, I had this. At 18, bro, or 16 years old, being this like aware to budget your money from the very beginning is huge, bro.
Yeah, man.
You start early, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, when you get more money, better position, more paycheck, you're gonna be glad because now the more money you make, you keep your expenses low, and you make more money. So what you can do, invest.
Yeah.
So I pay off that too, by the way.
Yeah, especially you guys that like to have experiences and spend money. You definitely have to do this shit, right? Like some of us, right? We just have low spenders, so we're just like, for example, me, right? Luckily for me, I spend so little that
you're better than me, bro.
Yeah, I've never had to worry about writing it down and putting it all down, blah, blah, blah. I use Mint, and it helps me, but my expenses are so goddamn low. They've always been low, so I've never had that issue because I don't wear designer or anything else like that. The only thing I really spend money on is eating out. But a lot of you guys like to have certain experiences, like to go on vacation, like to go out, do things. Cool. Totally fine. Make sure that you write it down, though. Make sure you track what the fuck you're doing because you just got to make one bad purchase, and that could fuck up everything, bro.
Or lose your job.
Like, that could fuck up everything. So, if you're, like, kind of one of these people that, like, hey, I want to live my life. I make this amount of money. I want to live my life. I want to be able to do vacations and all this shit. I'm not telling you not to do that. But what I am saying is that if you like to enjoy things in life and you like to spend money and everything else like that, cool. But you better fucking write it down. Because I acknowledge that most people aren't hermits like me. Sit inside, right, and not spend money.
Minimalist.
I know people. Yeah, most people are not minimalists, which is fine. Yeah. So if you're not a minimalist, you need to write your shit down, man, and keep track of what the fuck's going on. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So chats, and then or do you want to hit 3?
Chats.
Okay, I'll read these chats real quick, and then we'll get right back to it.
All right, cool. We got Mike. That's from anime reference here. He says, "Shout out to Mario and Luigi Tate for stealing the Saint and Sinners stuff and making their own podcast called Saint and Sinners. Or I quit did it first. What? What's he talking about? Okay.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about, man.
British fell off says, yo, Myron, will you start a Twitter community? And will you ever add a political show on FNF or another political channel? Let's hear you can gain a lot of followers. You are intelligent politically. Don't let it go to waste.
Mo, don't shut up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we might have some stuff like that in 2024. We just got to figure out how we're gonna do it. Probably gonna have to be Rumble and shit like that. It's weird though, man, because I see other channels do certain things, but it seems to me like, bro, when we do shit, people like there's always a magnifying glass on this, man.
We have the
fucking
better end of the stick. We don't get a lot of privileges of stuff.
Yeah, like because I've seen other people do shit that we've done, and we get penalized, and they don't.
We get punished for a lot.
It's
of stuff.
fucking retarded, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go into that, but yeah, dude, it's very clear that there's like a double standard that like other people get away with that we don't. So it's like, bro. Camp 2 times, Myron, on no weird shit. The first week I started watching FNF, I felt the same way as the first. What? Where are we at?
Yeah.
As the first guy that followed Forrest Gump when he was running, saying, "Here's a man that has his act together," blah blah blah. Then said, "I'll follow you where." Anywhere, Mr. Gump. Oh, appreciate that, man. Thank you.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. We try to help y'all, man. TDJD goes, it's been about 1 year since I got out of a 13-year relationship. I never check ex's socials, but I made the mistake and she is 5 months pregnant. This hoe was probably talking to this new dude the whole time and my feelings say something smack me out of it. Bro, good riddance. Cause could you imagine if you stuck it out with her and then she had a kid and tried to put it on you?
Bro, you are blessed, bro.
You're blessed, man.
You should be happy.
Like,
that you
bro,
know the truth.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Like, nigga, imagine you stayed.
Baby?
Imagine you stayed and then she's like, oh yeah, this is your kid and then you're dumbass in love. Okay. And then you like raise it and realize it's not yours.
Yo, at that point, you need a big budget.
Yeah, man.
Holy.
So, bro, you should thank your lucky stars, man. What the hell are you getting mad for, bro? Don't get mad, get glad, man. Not even on some sandwich shit, but yo, for real. Like, dude.
Thank God, bro.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Be happy, man. That's literally a huge W for you.
Put a smile on our face, bro.
Chase 7004 goes, Fresh really a stand-up nigga. Thanks again, gas money. Okay.
No problem, man.
Oh,
Chase from the car show.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Disney G just got a new Capital One credit card, 1.5 cashback with a 10K limit. Not a big spender, but really want to build my credit. Any tips, Chris the Bum? Bro, you could have got a credit card with 2%. Bro, did you watch our
2%.
credit card episode, man?
Yeah, bro. 2%.
Come on, man.
At least.
Yo, you should be getting 2% at least, bro.
Amex Blue Cash.
Yeah, man.
Or something.
Yo, man. Come on, man. Did you see our credit card episode? We literally did a whole episode on cashback credit cards, man.
The good thing is, if you have Chase, maybe you could upgrade to a different card. But yeah, bro, you could get a way better cashback.
Unless it's one of those cards that gives 1.5% cashback and then it has other benefits. But yeah, bro,
like
if you
the
want a
base.
strict, but like maybe it's a base 1.5 and then if you spend in certain categories.
Gas, groceries.
But
yeah.
we've always told y'all, like, it's best a lot of times to just get a flat 2% cashback credit card. Unless you actually spend a lot of money. Let's say you drive a lot and you spend a lot of money on gas and you know that credit card rewards gas specifically. I guess in that situation it could work. I mean, I don't know all the information, but at least have one credit card that gives you a flat 2% cashback, guys. Albo Ace, DJ Counts is speaking up because we all know who his real boss is and higher ups. Cha-ching, bro, sold out. Yeah, the music industry is run by them boys, so you know how it is.
I mean, you know what's crazy? The more I'm around these people, I can't understand what it is, though.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you want to live and maintain this lifestyle, or for example, be in the trending news or be what's popping, there's a game being played. You got to play the game. If you don't play the game, you're an outcast, and you're never gonna get big breaks or sponsorships. So either you sell out or you don't.
It's a big reason why, a lot of you guys have criticisms. Oh, yo, you guys, I want this guest on, blah, blah, blah.
Yo,
But
dude,
it's a mainstream nigga. Like, bro, they're not going to come on our show. You
I
crazy?
had 2 guests today, right?
Yeah.
One actually had a good reason why they couldn't come. The other one basically was like, yeah, bro, I don't know. I'm worried. He's a celebrity. What can I do? I can't say, come on a podcast. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, it's like,
Yeah, that's something that a lot of you guys complain about is like, yo, we bring this guest on. Yo, y'all need to bring on better guests. Bro, you guys got to understand that even though we're big and a lot of people know who we are, and we get a lot of love from a lot of these celebrities,
Comes
they
at
hit
a
us up
price.
and say, yo, we fuck with your shit. We're volatile, man. We're
Yeah.
controversial as hell.
it's what it is.
You know? So it's like for them, they're like, damn, if I go on this thing, it'll mess me up. People are going to automatically assume that I'm a misogynist or some shit just because I went on this podcast. Because you guys already know the reputation that we got on here. We keep it real, but keeping it real a lot of times comes with a cost.
Yeah.
And in woke society, 2023, where everything is politically correct, people got to just support us from afar. You know, it is what it is, bro. I've got countless DMs from professional athletes. We told y'all last week, a top 3
We met
NBA
a
player
huge
walked
one.
up to Fresh and said,
Yeah.
yo, I fuck with the show.
Yeah.
I rock with y'all. Top 3 NBA
Huge,
player.
bro.
Right?
Huge.
Huge NBA player. If I mentioned the name, y'all would know exactly who the fuck we're talking about. But, yo, that's just the world that we're in, man. Like, famous comedians have hit us up, right? It's just, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys want us to be out here keeping it real and shit, that comes at a cost.
Yeah. It's part of the game, bro. It's part of the game, honestly. But again, we'll
yeah.
keep trying, but hey, it's
You know what I mean? We were talking about certain topics before it became cool to talk about it. You know? So, anyway, what else do we got here? Myron, a girl in Dubai I've been on a few dates with now. She's cool. We into each other. Thought she's a nice girl, but I checked her IG. You're following her. Did you fuck this chick, my guy? I fell to my knees when I saw you already followed her. LOL, SMH.
what's that?
Nigga said I
What's
fell
that?
to my
What's
knees.
that Lil Durk meme? Fell to my knees when the law came. That's literally, oh shit! Damn. Who is it?
I don't know. He didn't mention it. I don't know who the hell it is.
See, this is why I don't follow no girls, bro. That exact reason. Niggas be like, oh, it's Fresh's girl. Let me DM her. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Fuck that shit, bro. Y'all don't got no shit no more, man.
Oh, man. Tevia goes, hey, I'm 23 years old and I've been saving most of my money for 2 years now and have $80K saved. How should I invest my money and I'm still living with my parents?
23 years old, 2 years now, 80K saved. That's pretty good, actually.
That's going to say the next step is going to cover that for him.
Yeah. We got you, bro.
Next step. I'm doing Uber part-time. My Ultima has 175K miles and I want to get a backup. Found a 2001 Camry with 90K miles for 4.5K. I have 30K saved. Should I keep saving and worry about a car when Ultima is ruined or buy Camry? Yeah, bro. Just get it from point A to point B, man. Don't worry about that shit like that right now.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, bro, if it's still working fine, then keep it. But if it's really bad, then get the Camry. And if you're smart, you have the money already. You just get it on credit, build up your credit score by paying that monthly, and then pay it off after a year. So
JG goes, instead of calling Show Friday, bring in Andrew Huberman for Fitness Friday. Bro, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like,
It's not, guys,
yo.
it is not that easy. Niggas say, fresh for networking. Bro, you don't understand, bro. The shit I have to go through. And then when I finally get to that person to make it work, let me talk to my PR agent. Let me talk to my manager. We're not too sure about this. Let's discuss this. And you guys don't understand how much goes into
Especially if these fitness industry guys, bro. They be some of the most most cautious ones, bro.
They're like in the middle. They never go too hard on a topic or go too. So it's just like, bro, they got to be safe because of sponsors. I get it. I get it.
For sponsors, and then like when you're like a fitness influencer, like a lot of times you'll have like a 50-50 audience with men and women. So it's like you really got to have some balls to come on our shit. You know what I mean? I'll try. But yo, like, come on, man. I already know what more than
We had a big one though, but he had to go back the next day. I won't say his name, but when he comes back from Dubai, he'll be here on the show. I'll tell you after.
All right, cool. I'll try though for y'all, man. I'll try, but like I said, someone like I wouldn't be surprised. Like him, bro. Come on, man.
Man.
He's probably gonna be like, man, no, man, I don't know if I can do it.
I got a girlfriend, man. I don't know.
Yeah, y'all kind of crazy.
I got a girl, bro.
Yeah,
she won't like it.
That's the that's the number one.
Bruh.
Yo, I fuck with y'all. I watch like, oh no way, yo, I fuck with y'all. But, man,
bro.
I got sponsors, man.
Man.
Yo,
we get it.
Oh man, we don't get mad though. We never ever get mad about it.
Like I know guests that owe me favors just out of like love.
Yeah,
but it's like, hey, bro, I get it, bro. You don't want to come, I get it, 100%.
Yeah,
but it's cool.
Wait, hold on. Did somebody say? Scroll up a little bit in the YouTube chat. I think somebody gave a name here. Keep going up a little bit, Bills. Go up. Let's see here.
Where?
No, someone had mentioned a fitness influencer, and I was like, yeah, definitely. That person you just mentioned is worried. Never mind. Fuck it. We'll just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Where are we at here?
It's almost like if the person has to be canceled for them to be like, okay, cool. I'll come
they got to be pretty ballsy, bro.
Yeah.
Andrew Young goes, have my own business grossing over $100,000 a year, but have friends that don't have the same mindset as me, like working weekends. What should I do with those friends? Get ready to cut them off, bro. Get ready to cut them off. Oh, there we go. I fucked up. He says, I just wrote down all my expenses. Holy, I need this. Thank you, gents, and the Tates and Mike and Rolo. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here.
That's huge, bro. That's huge.
As y'all watch the episode right now, write down your expenses. Fuck it. Do what he's doing. He's literally just writing it down while he's watching the show.
Let's do a contest. Comment below your expenses for the month.
Yeah.
And let's see who has the most expenses in the actual community.
Yeah.
Because, guys, once you know the truth, bro,
y'all can do it right now.
Your eyes open up. Wow. That's crazy.
So someone said Huberman got canceled. No, he didn't. What are you talking about, man? Bro, you don't get you don't get canceled as a fitness influencer, bro. Like that just doesn't happen. The fitness is like the what I call like the one niche where you don't have to really take hard stances on anything, and you'll be fine. Not High Value goes, I can attest to making $200K per year and spending like a dumb fuck. Now I have a budget and cut expenses, still saving to buy a rental property. I messed up and bought a personal house $500K 2 years ago, and was technically broke. Stupid. Yeah, man. Hey, at least you identified the problem though.
Yeah.
Jaleel, man, I needed this episode to help grow my financial stability. I got co-ownership in a business, so I'm making more money, but I'm an avid car geek and have an addiction in buying car mods for my Challenger SRT Hellcat. Hopefully this episode will help. You have anything for that, bro?
Yeah, man. So
it's one of them
this is the problem
Tokyo Drift niggas.
Okay, so
likes to update his car.
Guys be like, yo, I'm a car guy. I'm a car enthusiast, right?
Yeah.
I understand that. Only problem is when you put money into a car, you mod the car, it doesn't raise the value. So what's happening is you're trying to raise the car to higher horsepower to race other people.
And it just makes it harder down the road if you want to get rid of it, right? Doesn't it just fuck it up for you?
Every single day, what's happening to the value of the car? It's dropping. So you're putting mods in the car, you're spending $5K, $10K, maybe $6K, $20K on a car, and you're like, damn, why am I broke? It's because you put all the money into the car. That's doing what? Going on the value. So my thing is like, obviously you love your car, 100%, but do light to medium mods. Don't do nothing too crazy, bro, because the car is going to stay the same value, and ultimately you want to have money saved up for your future and for investing. Buy the car that you want. Smart, of course, once you have money saved up and you've budgeted correctly. But then, mods, bro, come on, man. Like, this is my thing, right? I could have modded my EK9. I could have modded my DC5. I could have modded my other cars that were like not that higher tier, my Camaro, all this stuff. But I was like, you know what? Why not just make money and then buy the car I actually want, which is the Lamborghini? Like it's just like,
Fair
bro,
enough. Yeah.
if I get to that point, I can afford it. Why mod a car that's just to look cooler and more horsepower? So that's my thing about that person.
Some people
bro.
have like hobbies with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, they'll get
Bro,
like a
I know a
WRX
guy-
and trick it out and shit.
I know a guy that spent over $50K on a Honda just to like
Is
mod
he
it up.
Puerto Rican? Puerto Rican needs to be doing that.
Yeah, that nigga's- but $50K, right? Bro, he could have bought a house. He could have invested in stocks or himself.
Yeah.
$50K in a car, bro, and the car's worth nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing, man? And niggas still broke. But again, car fans, car enthusiasts, I get it. But
Yeah.
come on, man, be smart, bro.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, guys. And just know that you putting all this stuff and tricking it out and making it faster ain't gonna help. If anything, it's probably gonna decrease the value.
Here's the trick, right? If you're a car vlogger, car video channel, you could turn that mod into money. But if you're not that, bro, you're wasting money and you're wasting time.
Facts.
Like Stradman, Tall Guy, these guys.
Jay
Yeah.
effed up goes, my fam got me a car, and I got stuck with my monthly payments. Car worth 25, but still owe 35 on it. $740 a month. He means 20. The car's worth 25K, but he owes 35K on it.
10K drop, yep.
God damn. 740 a month. Should I pay the difference just to get out of it? I want to save as much as I can. Thanks for all the value you guys provide. That's a
Guys,
question for you,
this
bro.
is the dark secret about cars and buying them. Nobody's safe. You could time the market the best you can. You could have the best people telling you what to do. When markets drop, bro, it is what it is. I've lost money from cars too as well, buying them, not timing the market correctly. It's part of the game. Now, think about buying cars though. You need an entry point and an exit point. That's the biggest thing for cars, right? So in this case, your exit's probably gonna be trash because of the 10K difference. So what you could do is just pay the difference, get out of it, because that's all you can really do, and then get a regular car, maybe like a Toyota or Honda that's pretty cheap, but a lot of miles, and then just save up and then reset. Because the problem is, bro, when you're upside down, it's hard to get out of it. So, but again, that's why you don't buy new cars. You buy cars that are used, pre-owned, that already hit most of their depreciation, and you move on from there. But buying a new car is a waste of time, bro. Don't
Let
buy
me
a new
be
car.
very clear about this. Like, Fresh has been very vocal about telling you guys that you shouldn't be buying a brand new car unless like you're able to, like, unless you're like an influencer, you're buying it under a business or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of you guys, have a regular job and you're not entrepreneurs and you don't have a creative way to, like, I guess, get that car involved in your business where you can write it off. So he said a billion times, yo, don't buy new cars. Don't buy new cars. Don't do what I'm doing. I have a tax strategy that I'm doing. But for the rest of y'all, don't buy new cars. Like, guys, listen to what he's saying, man. Like, he's telling y'all, don't buy new cars. In general, and most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, but basically, yeah, guys, rule number one for budgeting and expenses and money, do not buy new cars. They'll give you a deal, say we'll lower your payment, it's brand new, off the lot. The moment you drive off the lot, guys, it is literally losing money. And the problem is, when time comes for you to sell it or get rid of the car, you're upside down 10K like this guy here, which sucks, by the way, because I did it too as well at the very beginning about a new car. But again, if you can get a pre-owned car that's used, not too many miles, that's in good shape, get that all day, bro. Buying new cars is a waste of time. And man, modern cars you buy recently, also a waste too. So the goal is to make money, save money, invest money, and then with your investments, you can buy cars. Even myself, guys, like I'm doing it for tax reasons as well, investment reasons as well. But the main thing is, guys, is having the money to do what you want out of life. So that's the biggest thing. Next chat here. Question fit whatever shorts. That's funny. Not yet. I can't hear you. TYFNF for all you do. Used to work 3 jobs, and now down to 1, making more than I did at 3. Good job, brother. Let me know if my YouTube channel name is Fresh and Fit plus whatever shorts and clip highlights is okay. I don't want to overstep. I'm new to this YouTube game. Side hustle gang. I mean, bro, that's up to you, man. I mean, we're not gonna be supporting that like that, but I mean, it's more power to you, bro. Not gonna stop your hustle. Diddy says, I'm 20, I have a girlfriend. This nigga's name is Diddy, bro. That's messed up, dog. Yo, Diddy can't get a break, bro. Diddy's been going through it for weeks now, bro. Back to back. He says, I'm 20, I have a girlfriend, I make $20 an hour. My rent is $12.25, and I have $9,000 in debt with $1,000 saved. Don't know what to do. I do have a good amount of information about money, but not enough. So he's 20 years old, has a girlfriend, $20 an hour.
All right, I think I'm back. Sorry
you're
about
back.
that, guys.
Yeah.
So
just to recap here, Diddy says, I'm 20, I have a girlfriend, at $20 an hour. My rent is $125, $12.25, and I have $9K in debt. $1,000 saved, don't know what to do. I have a good amount of money, information about money, but not enough. So it's kind of tough because 9K in debt is huge, bro.
yeah, you got to make more money, bro.
You might need 2 jobs.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up another job.
Business, or
You're gonna need to pick up another job, and focus on. I don't know what that 9K debt is in. If it's a credit card debt, is it a vehicle? What is it? So
you know what it could do? Because most people forget this as well. Look in your house and sell everything that you don't need. Like you have
do
a
that
garage with old stuff that you don't need, a computer, a TV you don't need as well. Sell all that stuff, pay off your debt. So
yeah. All right, and then how many more? 2 more?
We got Rumble Rants too.
Okay. What up, Fresh and Fit? Just want to say thank you for being the voice of the voiceless. No more shenanigans from these 304s, and most importantly, thanks for the knowledge and wisdom you guys share with us. Got you, bro.
Shout out to you.
D-Generation X goes, you should definitely get the question rapper Eminem on the podcast. He can't be canceled, and he knows controversy.
That'd be dope. Eminem.
That'd be great. But I'd have to find his like people and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know any of his people.
We don't know any of his people. I don't even
Yeah.
think he's not in Florida. He's probably in LA. Probably. I don't even know where he's
I
at.
don't know where he's at.
Okay. Oda goes, 20 with a 760 credit score as well as 3 cards. I just got hired to become a plumbing apprentice. 7K invested, 5K savings, lost 50K to emergency. Myron, can you explain why Michigan real estate is an L? I'm not here. Look, any deal can work no matter where you are. I'm just saying that if you don't have to invest in Michigan, I wouldn't do it. And the reason why is because Michigan has really lax squatter laws where they can literally sit in your shit for a while. It's one of the most exploitative states when it comes to tenants exploiting landlords for not paying rent. Yeah. That's why. Okay, Law of Distraction goes, made a community poll to see preferred clips. Results are people love debates and castles but don't enjoy panel challenges or the jokes as much. Not saying what to do, just sharing my findings. Shout out to the squad. Happy Money Monday. Yeah, people are going to like what they like. That's cool.
And we're doing
That's from Law
20
of
and up
Distraction.
from here.
Yeah, 20 and up from here, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then Red Gatorade. Huberman got canceled for commenting on
RFK Pod.
on RFK Pod and saying there should be more presidential candidates on long form. His wiki and other things got fucked. They might be back now. And get yourself a cough button for your throat clears. Pause. All love. Let's see here. He got canceled for commenting on an RFK Pod?
Well, I'm not aware of that. But if it happened, that does suck.
But why would he get canceled for commenting on an RFK Pod when they want RFK canceled too? RFK is like anti-cough cough, if you guys know what I'm saying. Shout out to Fresh and Myron. Earlier this year, I wrote down my 2 biggest goals and I achieved both before the ending of this year, moving out and getting a car. Thank you, from Arizona. But yeah, I'll reach out to him. I like Huberman. Don't get it twisted, guys. I do like him. Whenever I see people like that, though, I'm like, man, these dudes got to protect themselves. Like, they're going to probably decline. You know what I'm saying?
Write it down.
I'm 23, making $100K a year, 40K save, looking to buy a duplex, 375K new construction, 2 B2B each unit in a rural area, 40 minutes from my job. I need tip recommendations. Thank you, WFNF Trump 2024. 40K save, looking to buy a duplex, 375K. Yeah, man, if you can get it for a good deal, then pick it up.
FHA.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like, yeah,
if
bro.
you can,
Make it
FHA
happen,
loan.
man.
Yeah.
Just don't become house poor. WFNF, 34-year-old man, disabled with fixed income, 30K a year, own a home, 800 credit score, 500K in assets/investments, not including the house. I'm disabled, quadriplegic. What is my best option to create income? Well, it depends.
30K a year.
Yeah. How
Fixed
are you?
Income. He owns a home.
How disabled are you?
500K in assets.
Like he probably no, I know that, but so he can't walk then, probably, right?
Yeah.
You can't walk.
But he has what? That much money in assets? What does he have? Not including his house.
I don't know.
Dang, not including house.
Brother, we need more info, bro, because obviously, you're not capable to do too much physically.
Yeah. You're gonna need to do a service-based online business.
Online business from home.
That's probably what you're gonna need to do.
Yeah.
But we don't know what your skills are and stuff, so I don't know how. But I would say, just generally speaking, you're gonna need to do an online service-based business, my friend.
You could do e-commerce.
Yeah.
You could do affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
You could do
Amazon.
Selling.
DLC, shout out to him. This is the single most important discipline successful people have mastered. I wish I knew this when I was 18. I'm in my 50s and I've lost at least $1 million because I didn't track the money. Shout
Bro,
out
I'm telling you, bro.
DLC.
Legit. The earlier you start, the better. And I wish parents would teach their kids this from the very beginning.
They don't teach this
or
shit.
even in school.
Yeah.
Because what's the most important thing about life? Manage your money. You can't do that? What are you doing?
Yeah. So, yeah, bro. So that's what it is. Shout out to DL Saint. Here is salute to Fresh Myron, Big Mo, Bills, Chris, Icy, and the whole FNF fam. I'll be in Miami this weekend. I'm sure I'll bump into y'all. Peace. Shout out to you, Saint, man.
Shout out to you, bro.
Let us know, man.
All right.
Dev Cade, go check him out, guys. He has his own pod, by the way, too. It's called the I Really Want to Know podcast. He's very one of the guys in our community, man. Huge, a lot of wisdom. Been around military service, government service. Really smart, sharp guy. Check him out, man. He's like the OG that everyone needs in their corner.
And DL Saint always supports us no matter
Yeah,
what.
shout out to DL Saint,
to
man.
him.
WFNF, I'm 21. I do summer pest sales. Make $50K this summer goal. Next goal is to break $100K next summer. Do y'all have any advice for recruiting sales rep? It's been hard finding guys to rely on 100% commission.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You need somebody motivated that wants to do it. Because the problem with people that do sales most of the time, they do it because it's a luxury or a side job, but it needs to be their main thing.
Yeah, and the fact that you're making them rely on 100% commission, bro, that's which I get your position there. You want it to be performance-based, but it's going to be tough for you to recruit people with that.
Yeah.
So you might have to switch that up a little bit and give them like a base salary and commission to get people in.
Your
you know what I'm saying?
best bet is to join communities, people that are entrepreneurs, and see if they want to do it that way. But, I mean, it's still a gamble, so.
Yeah. Anything else?
Last one here, I think.
Last one, okay. Here's a new saying: anyone who is now single after losing their broad wife, girlfriend, etc., because of some hoe behavior, your loss is a gain. City boys, we up. Let's fucking go. Shout out to Connecticut. Shout out to CT. All right, shout out to you, bro. All right, so now we're gonna go into number 3, okay, guys? So just a little quick recap, real fast. The first 2 things.
Actually, before number 3, let's do today's sponsor.
Oh, go ahead.
Which is Iris Tech. So most of you here have cell phones, tablets, computers, and we all know on some level there's radiation from these things. Now, matter of fact is, most people don't realize, but over a period of time, you can get cancer, different issues happen to your body. You're wondering, why is this happening to me? Guys, it's radiation from phones, tablets, and computers. Now, granted, today's sponsor is called Iris Tech. Now, most people don't understand as well that you can actually stop this from happening to you by buying this device. And basically, before you panic or throw away your phones, there's one of the best things you can use here, which is scientifically proven to have EMF protection on your actual phones and tablets. So guys, once again, go to Aries Tech, use promo code FreshFit30, 30% off. That's promo code FreshFit30 at checkout. And once again, guys, that will save you 30% on that actual purchase and protect you from actually getting radiation issues from your phones, tablets, and computers. And actually, we just found out as well, in France, they banned the iPhone 12 because there was so much radiation from the phone. It caused people to have major issues with their health. So again, guys, France banned the iPhone 12, because it had radiation issues, and that's huge because your health is very important, guys. So type in iristech.com, support us, support them. Link down below.
All right.
Cool.
Cool. So, what else do we got here?
Number 3.
Okay. So, quick little recap on the first 2 things, guys. The first 2 were
Write down
your monthly expenses.
Yep.
Right. What you got coming in and what you got going out. Then from there, you're going to be able to start eliminating things, because once you have obviously a visual representation of where your money's coming in and what's going out, you're going to be able to be like, oh damn, I spend this much on Netflix. Oh damn, I spend this much on going out. Oh damn, I spend this much on alcohol, whatever the hell it is that you do. You're going to be able to go ahead and see it visually and be like, all right, I just need to cut this stuff out. So it's very powerful representation. We talked about this before, where you're not going to drive somewhere you've never been before without a GPS. What gets measured gets managed. So once you measure what the hell you're spending, you're going to be able to manage it and hopefully put yourself in a better position.
Also, you can't manage what you don't know.
Yes.
That's huge, by the way.
Now, third, very important, guys. Save towards your emergency fund, because life is as real as Murphy's Law, okay?
Yes.
So if something bad will happen, it definitely can. And we talked to you guys about this a lot on the pod, where we want you guys to have an emergency fund. Well, what is an emergency fund? Somewhere between 3, preferably, to 12 months of money saved of how much you make. So let's say you make $4K per month, right? That's roughly $52K per year, right? Or 1K a week, right? We want you guys to have somewhere between, I don't know, maybe 50K saved up, because that's pretty much almost a year of salary, right? If you can have 1 year of salary saved there, or half of that, maybe 6 months worth, whatever it may be, or your living expenses, we want you to be able to have that emergency money. God forbid something happened to you guys.
Peace of mind.
You need that. Yeah. Chris Crone calls it a SWAN account, sleep well at night account. Sleep well at night. Yeah. Account, SWAN account. You want 3 months bare minimum, all the way up to 12 months of living expenses, guys, there, so that if anything happens, you get laid off, family emergency, whatever it is, you have that money. And that money, just by the way, is separate from the money that you're investing. That's money that you have liquid cash ready to go at any time.
Yeah.
Okay?
And there's another article that talks about Americans don't have enough money for savings. And they don't have even $1,000 in their accounts, which is huge, by the way. So guys, like Myron said, you might lose your job. You might have to lose one of your income streams. You might actually get hurt or get accident. You might get sick.
Family member might need an emergency surgery.
Yeah, and if you can't work to pay for this time off, you're screwed. Like, I know guys that worked at my old job, and like they had issues, and some of them actually went homeless because they lost their job and they couldn't pay for their rent. They couldn't pay for anything. They lived in their car. So the problem is, guys, especially Americans, we spend money. We don't think about our future or the current state of our income. And with saving, it goes a long way. So the best bet is to have savings for at least, I want to say 4 to 12 months in your account. So if anything goes wrong, you have peace of mind, one, and you're going to be able to survive for 12 months at least.
Yeah. And this money, guys, I just want to be explicit about it. It is not the same as the money that you have, like that you're using to invest. This is money that's separate, that's like just there. You have it. You could let it sit in a checking account. You can let it sit maybe. It just needs to be liquid. Hell, I'm okay with you even putting it in like maybe even in not crypto, because that could go up and down significantly.
Yeah.
Unless you bought when it was really cheap, that's different. Like if you bought Ethereum when it was like $500 or some shit, that's different. But nowadays, especially with crypto being up, being so drastically different, but you just need to have that money liquid, guys. Is my point. Like it needs to be available to you, whether it's in a savings account that you have access to that you could pull from. That's no penalization, by the way. And there's a couple of them out there. You want to make sure that it's liquid, that you have it there and you're able to use it whenever you need to, because if that's the whole purpose of having the emergency fund, you need to be able to pull it out in an emergency quickly with no fucking questions being asked.
I have friends as well that they buy watches for their emergency funds too, which is crazy, by the way.
Oh damn!
But
That's a little risky.
They keep it in a safe and they just keep it there for a period of time. I mean, it's kind of extreme.
The only way I could see you even doing that, you'd have to buy it. If you're going to use like crypto or watches or something like that, you better get it for a steal.
Yeah, it has to be a steal.
If you're going to use that as like a emergency fund, right? And you got to really know what you're doing. You got to have like a designated person that you could sell it to that you know will give you the money for it no matter what. That's a bit riskier. But
this is why, just out to your point, the average person, number one, write down your expenses so you know, and then minus that from your income. Because guys, if you can save money from your current paycheck, I guarantee you, the more you make, the more you can save, 100%. So
you know what I say? I think one good way to do it is have half that money sitting in like a random checking account, right? That you have access to, God forbid, and then also a good portion of it should be in cash. As much as I hate cash, guys, I genuinely hate cash. But if shit pops off and you need money quick, nothing's like cash, dude.
So what I used to do is I used to have my bank set up where like all my money coming in from paycheck, the EFT transfer, 30% goes to my savings. So that's automatic. Whenever I get paid, 30% goes to savings.
Yeah.
That's 30%. Now, depending on who you are as a person, what your expenses are, you can determine how much you want to put into savings right away from your income.
Like me, guys, I got like a stash of cash, my coins, not coins,
Silver?
Like silver. I have them in coins though. Cash and silver, right? And why is that? Because you can instantly liquidate that, right? The silver you can sell immediately, and then the cash is very important in an emergency, man. So it's okay to have that backup, emergency fund in different ways. Maybe you can have some of it in crypto, then you can have some of it in cash, then some of it in a checking account, whatever you want to do. But make sure that it's liquid and you can immediately get access to it, guys. Even with the crypto, I'm a little worried. So you put it in just in a checking account or something. Or if you want it the easiest, keep it in cash. Just make sure you have a safe. Invest in a safe, please, if you're going to keep a lot of cash. All right?
And just side note, if you're going to have cash in your house, you bring girls over, please.
Yeah.
Keep it safe,
God.
bro.
Yeah, man. Lock that shit up, bro.
How many stories of guys
Come
I know
on, man.
that have wads of cash in their crib, they bring girl over, where's my
Gone.
cash? It's gone.
Yeah,
Watches,
bro.
cash, bro. Guys, have it safe at least,
Lock that shit up, man. Please.
Bro.
You know?
God.
But the point is, the rule, I don't care how y'all have it, the rule is it needs to be liquid so you can get it within 24 hours.
Yes.
Even less, probably.
Yeah.
All right? All right, cool. Next.
Number 4.
Get rid of debt as soon as possible.
This is huge, by the way.
Yeah.
This is one of my main reasons why I was able to buy property, and it's because I had no debt. Now, obviously, guys, if you're working one job, that's your static income. That's what you have monthly. But some of you need two to three jobs, just because your debt is so high that your income will never match the amount of money you need to pay it off completely. And as a result, you're stuck in a cycle of paying for debt for credit cards, maybe buying clothes at the mall, maybe a car. You're never going to really pay off. And as a result, you're stuck in a cycle of depression. It's like a weight on your ankle. What do you call those, like weighted chains?
Like ankle
Yeah.
weights.
So imagine in your life, you're walking
A
around
ball and chain.
with a ball and chain
Yep.
every single day. That is debt in manifestation in real time.
Facts.
So, guys, debt is going to be one of your biggest issues because for most people, they live with debt their whole life. But that shouldn't be you. You should be living to be debt free. So you're, one, you have peace of mind, but two, your money can be invested into yourself or investments or your future, your family. Now, again, there's a snowball effect you can use to pay off debt, which basically you're paying off the highest interest first, or the smallest one first, whatever works for you, and pay it down that way. But the main thing is, guys, you're saving money from your account, from your income, to pay off debt. Now, this is very fundamental, but here's the secret, right? Most people that are successful, one, have no personal debt. They have what? Business debt, which means it's all on real estate, on businesses, but not credit cards that they have to pay 23% on or 18% on. It's only going to be business debt, which is huge towards your financial future. And I think for most people as well, if you look at it this way, you're going to have debt in your lifetime. But how you manage it is going to determine what you can buy, how you move forward in life, even buy property. Guys, if you didn't know, you have too many issues, for example, of high payments towards cars, maybe furniture, maybe, for example, different items in your property or even in like your life. When they go look at your credit to give you a loan for your house, they want to prove you, especially student loan debts. That's huge, by the way. Having student loan debts is huge. So I would just say, guys, to your financial future, you want to have money saved up to pay off debt. And if you need two jobs, bro, get two jobs, bro, because having debt on your mind is going to be crucial to your success. So again, guys, pay off your debt as soon as possible. Get two jobs, three jobs, whatever you need to get pay it off. Maybe even more expensive, even more, but that's going to be crucial to your success.
Yeah. The other thing too, guys, is oh shit. Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Paying off debt.
Goddamn. Oh yeah.
Fast as possible.
Please pay off your consumer debt, guys.
Yeah.
Credit cards especially. Like we've done, you guys, if you watched our credit card episodes, you guys already know these credit card companies want to kill you. The lowest I've ever seen credit card interest rates is like 13, 17%, right? But normally it goes well above 20 into the 30s. So credit cards, guys, is what kills you, man. If you got to pay the minimum payments for a period of time, that's one thing. But yo, the credit card debt, bro, you guys got to cut that down immediately because that will always mess you up. And what ends up happening is the way the credit card companies work, they want you to make the minimum payments so that you can continue to pay them forever.
Yeah.
You're not going to actually pay off the credit card making the minimum payments. What credit cards don't want you to do is what we teach you guys to do. Get the credit card, get the free points, get the free cash back, get the benefits, then pay it off in full every month and don't give them any interest.
Yeah.
They live off of interest. And that's what you don't want to pay, guys. When you pay it off in full, every 30 days, you're good. And you get all the benefits from it, guys. So I would say if you got to pick one, obviously credit card debt is some of the worst ones that have the highest interest rates. You always want to pay out the debts that have the highest interest rates, and credit cards tend to be that.
I think a good rule to follow is for credit cards, only buy what you're going to buy anyway from your debit card.
Yes.
So don't buy more, just buy what
Yes.
you're going to pay for, like gas, groceries, maybe rent if you can, but
Yeah.
only what you're going to pay for normally.
Yeah. Use
Yeah.
credit cards for expenditures that you were going to make anyway. Don't make extra expenditures because you got the credit card. Okay? That's a big difference. Use the credit card, guys, for things you are going to spend the money on anyway, not for things you're going to spend on that are new. Fuck that shit. Don't do that, guys.
I know people, they get a credit card, they pay for vacations with their girlfriend, they go buying clothes and stuff like that in the mall. It's like, bro, what are you doing with extra cash that you have? Like, save it, pay off your credit card, and then buy shit you actually need, not just like luxuries. But again, that's most people's current status.
Yeah,
have
man.
fun now and pay for it later, if they can.
Yeah, man.
So, number 4.
So that's number 4, guys. Okay, so we're on here to the last one, okay? We're on the final round. Quick little recap. Right? So, number 1, guys, was write down your monthly expenses and your income side by side and then have a visual representation, right, of what your money coming in looks like and what your money going out looks like, right? Step 2, from there, with the visual representation, you're able to make adjustments real time and be able to remove things that are costing you money that you don't necessarily need. But it gives you a picture of what you need to do, right? We always say what doesn't get measured doesn't get managed. This is one of the best ways to do it. And then writing it out is going to force you to be honest with yourself. A lot of you guys want to be Mara Winans, I don't want to know. You need to fucking know, all right? Don't be one of these idiots that's operating blind financially.
Yeah,
then
it's going to hurt. But once you find out and you can
have to
manage
do
it, then you're good to go.
Then number 3, save towards your emergency fund, guys. 3 months bare minimum of your salary, if not 6 to 12 months preferably. I want y'all to have a year of money ready to go. So if anything happens, you get injured, a family member needs the money, emergency comes up, you lose your job, whatever, you can sustain yourself for a significant amount of time, all right? So 12 months is the goal. 3 months is the bare minimum, 6 months is good. But try to get 12 months worth of income, okay? So if you make $52K per year, try to have $52K sitting in a bank account somewhere. That'd be fucking fantastic. That's your emergency fund, all right? And then number 4 is get rid of debt as soon as possible. Most importantly, consumer debt like credit cards, which we all know have high interest rates between 13 all the way up to goddamn 30%. And it fluctuates too, guys. Okay, 1 month they could choose to charge you 13%. Another month they can go ahead and say, oh, we're just going to charge you 30%.
Yeah.
And it's all there. When you guys sign all that goddamn stuff like, oh, do you agree to the terms and conditions? That's what they're telling you on there. We reserve the right to increase the interest rate whenever the fuck we feel like it. And it could easily be up into the 30%. So, guys, be intelligent with credit cards. Spend it on things that you're already going to spend paid off fully in months so that you get the benefits without having to pay them interest, okay? Because they're banking on you not paying it in full so they can collect interest from you and then keep you as a fucking slave. You don't want that. Just like Fresh said, having a bunch of debt is like putting a ball and chain on your ankle and significantly limiting your freedom and your ability to do things that you want to do. And most importantly, invest in assets that's actually going to give you the freedom. Credit card companies don't want you investing in assets. They want you investing in them so they can continue to collect interest from you. Now we're on the last one.
That's what I get you.
All right. Save up money to invest into yourself, skills to gain more income, and invest into real estate, etc. That is the final part of budgeting.
Man, this is huge because people say all the time, yo, Fresh, Myron, I got 10K saved up, 50K saved up. What should I invest in? Now, number 4 was important, vital. The problem is, if you're going to invest money into yourself or an asset or a skill, if you have debt that is high percentage of maybe, for example, interest or, for example, just a high rate, whatever you invest in is going to be taken away from that debt. Now, pay off the debt as soon as possible. Then, when you get the money from saving, managing, budgeting, whatever money you invest in is not stored, distorted, or, for example, taken away from your debt. Now, regarding saving for your skills, yourself, or making more income, I think for most people, they underestimate themselves because obviously, most Americans, what do? They go shopping, they waste money, and when it comes to actually investing in themselves, they can't. Now, for me, what I did was I said, you know what? I got 2 choices here. Either I can focus on saving money now and putting it into myself, or have fun, go out to the bars with friends, and relax. Now, luckily, I chose number 1, which is save money, invest in myself. So, step 1, I budgeted, saved money, lowered expenses, I had money left over. From that money, I took it, I paid for a mentor, I went to this workshop, paid for different things I could learn online, for marketing, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff, right? But real estate as well. And because of that 5-year period I spent doing that, whenever I made the money to actually have to invest into things, I knew what to do right away. Now, for some of you, I might be learning a skill, getting a trade, going to school, whatever it may be, you need money to make it happen. So I think for most people, you need to start from now. Focus on, 1, writing it down your stuff so you know what money's coming in, what's going out. And then more importantly, number 4, be debt free. I can't tell you guys how much peace of mind I had being debt free. If I was ever going to be successful, the last thing I want to be is highly in debt. I know guys, again, that are making good money, like what, $500K a year, $400K a year, but they have so much debt that they're not happy. And they're slaves to their job or to their business. Because again, when you're in debt, you have to constantly work overtime, work really hard just to maintain, versus you're debt free. Peace of mind I can invest into myself, into skills. And again, most Americans are doing what? Living paycheck to paycheck with no savings. So again, guys, invest in yourself, have money saved up, have no debt.
Good points, man. So the whole purpose, guys, right? This whole episode, the name of the episode is obviously budgeting. But you ask yourself, why are you budgeting? The reason why you're budgeting, guys, is so that you keep your expenses low to a point that you're actually able to save some money. When you save money, you're able to take that money and invest it into assets that will create more income for yourself, okay? That's the whole purpose of budgeting and living well below your means, so you have extra money that you can start to invest, okay? And once you start to invest that money, what ends up happening is you're going to slowly start to buy your time back, okay? So you guys know we like real estate a lot. We talk about real estate all the time. It's probably one of the best asset classes that actually pays you back actual dividend with cash flow and tenants giving you money, and it's consistent every month. The reason why we want y'all to budget is so that you have extra money, invest that money into real estate, and then what you can slowly start to do if you do this correctly is you can start to cut back on your real job. You can start to have more freedom. You can start to, do things that you want to do versus things that you have to do. And if you do this correctly and you budget hard for a while, right, and you exercise delayed gratification, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to set yourself up where you won't have to work hard forever. Work hard now so you don't have to work hard later. Because as you get older, you want to enjoy your later years, guys. And the faster and the harder that you make money and budget, the faster you can get out of the fucking rat race. Okay, guys? Now, are all you guys going to be retired at 30 years old? No. But if you could retire at 40, 50, 60, have a good amount of money sitting in where you don't have to necessarily work anymore, I think that's a W, right? Where you don't have to worry about, oh man, I gotta stick it out at my job so I can get my pension and all this other bullshit. No, if you do this correctly, guys, you can retire early, right? That's the whole purpose of budgeting. This isn't budgeting just so you can put money in a bank account and stare at it like an idiot. No, it's so that you could take that money, right, which is, by the way, losing its value through inflation. You could take that money, buy assets that pay you back so that you can start to get your freedom back. This is what it's about, guys. It's about becoming financially free. I've told y'all a million times. You don't have to become an entrepreneur to be financially free, but you need to invest to become financially free because you can't work forever. And a lot of you guys don't want to work forever, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for you to get your freedom back, you need to invest, guys. And budgeting is going to put you in a position where you have excess money that you can invest that will help you purchase assets that will pay you back a dividend so you don't have to work anymore. All right?
Well said.
That's what you want. That's the whole purpose of this budgeting. It's not just to put money in a checking account and look at it like a moron. It's to invest in assets that will pay you back so you don't have to worry about checking your goddamn checking account anymore.
Could you imagine? Oh, well said, by the way. Could you imagine walking into work because you want to, not because you have to? Could you imagine
changes the whole
actually having money in account to say, you know what? Today I want to go to Dubai. I have like 100K saved up. I'll take a little trip. Could you imagine seeing a property that you want to buy with your girlfriend, your wife, maybe your mom? You know what, Mom? I'm buying a house because I have money saved up and we need a house to live in. Just having that clarity and peace of mind, guys, is priceless. And for most people, you don't have that.
It's going to take sacrifice in the beginning. A lot.
But instead of going to work, go to work to have a plan to get out. And let's say you want to stay at your job, that's fine. But having the money and the budget to do what you want out of life is huge, by the way. So, again, guys, like Marion said, you budget to have money in your account, but for a purpose. Not just to look at it, but to put it towards good things. So, that's it.
Yo, guys, sacrifice your time now so you don't have to sacrifice your dreams later. That's really what it comes down to, man. That's the basis of, delayed gratification. A lot of y'all want to have fun now. I want to enjoy my 20s. A lot of y'all sound like fucking women, Actually, as a guy, you have to sacrifice a period of your time, a period of your life to go ahead and make sure that you don't sacrifice your dreams later, man.
Good example, us.
Yeah.
You spent your time working for the government, saved your money up, made a side business, fitness business, take that money and put it into...
Hell, we're doing it even now. Guys, have y'all seen us off the air for more than a week?
No.
We still haven't taken a break since we started this podcast in 2020. Every time y'all saw us where we weren't on for a week, it was because we were traveling and we were somewhere else filming content.
Literally.
But we have named 1 week where y'all didn't get no new content from us. We haven't taken a break since we started this shit in 2020.
Yeah.
If you don't see us on the air going live, that means we're traveling and we're filming content somewhere else. But we're always working. We're the most consistent podcast that I've seen on YouTube by far.
Other than Tim Pool, I don't know anybody else. Actually, those skills that we learned are from what? Budgeting money, having a routine discipline to move towards our goals. And the key point here, guys, with budgeting, you need a common goal to make this all make sense. So for me, it was buying real estate. That was my main goal. Buy real estate, save money up, have money to invest. I think that was yours too, right? As well.
Yeah.
So again, guys, I think for most people, if you don't have a goal or a map to where you want to go, you're going to be lost. But budgeting is the key to make it work.
Get your
100%.
freedom back, guys, because then you can choose to work. And trust me, it's a lot better when you know that you don't have to do it. It's way it's way more fun.
I was going to Wix.com, you know.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Back then.
Yeah, you hated that shit. The saddest fresh has ever been.
You know what's funny? I didn't like the work. I like the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People were awesome. But obviously, the work is grunt work. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, tickets, you know, open up tickets, or whatever. But the point was that, like, I was going to work knowing that, hey, this business is taking off. I don't have to be here anymore. But that feeling, having no debt, side business, is huge. And guess what, guys? The budgeting part of it, I bought a property from the budgeting. So that money was coming in, then the company money was coming in. It's like, okay, now I have a choice to make. Either stay at the company or leave. But unfortunately, me and Myron had to talk, sit down and talk, and we had to leave. But the point is that, like, we had options and choices.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Cool. Yo, guys, by the way, so that is it, guys. The 5 steps to becoming, to budgeting properly and getting yourself together. I'll read the rest of these chats and we'll close this thing out. I'm going to run to the gym here before our nighttime show. And guys, do me a favor, man. We only got 1.4K likes, man.
Damn.
Guys, we've been getting an influx of haters. I don't know what it is, bro. We got a bunch of people that watch us that don't like us. I don't know if they're, a lot of Anus and Reach fans over here that watch our shit and just like leave stupid comments. And a lot of people dislike the videos on purpose. So we're getting like a 98, 97% likes on our videos. And I'm like, what the hell? So guys, do me a favor. Can you guys like the goddamn video? Because we got a lot of losers that come in and watch the content and purposely dislike the video just to do it, bro. It's so fucking weird that people do that shit. Like literally H3 fans, Anus and Reach fans, they just come on over here, dislike the video, and like leave. Or they'll sit there in the chat and talk shit. It's fucking weird to me that people watch our shit and they don't like us. So to offset some of the haters, man, just like the video, guys, it helps slide with the algorithm. You don't got to donate dollars to the show. The only thing I ask, likes are free. Support the channel. Send this video to a friend because there's a bunch of people that we know that probably suck at budgeting and they need to hear this shit. Yeah. So that's what it's about, man. Hey, guys, I'm 36, 180K. You know what? Now I know. Yeah, y'all come over here because those guys don't give you value. Now it makes sense.
There you go.
You know, do either Klein or any of them teach y'all how to do anything? No. Anus and Reach, do they give you guys any real life skills? No. They give you stupid ass commentary when they're fucking losers.
And low key, they're watching, but they apply some of it.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this shit works. I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because the fans call into the show. So I know a lot of y'all are Anus and Reach fans, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome to Fresh and Fit, man, where we give you guys advice over here. They've even admitted, I criticize y'all or whatever, but y'all give way more value than them. Yeah, we fucking do. But it's like, yo, y'all be hating though. Coming in, disliking the video and shit like that. So guys, like the video, man, to offset some of the haters. Yeah. We'd really appreciate it. We got here, hey guys, I'm 36, 180K, 5'6" in shape. Own a sweet house and a bit introverted. I don't really like meeting girls at bars and clubs, but still want to get out there. Dating sites are garbage. Met a few crazies. How can I expand my prospects? Cold approach, my friend. Yep. During the day, especially. If you have, if you're picky like that, you're gonna find the girls that you want out in day game, out and about. And you'll find them in doing your certain activities, gym, getting a coffee,
hobbies too,
grocery shopping. You know, go to Target on a Sunday. You'll see some hoes in there. All right. That kid goes. Been listening to the podcast for a year now. I'm 22 from Toronto. Just paid off my 8K credit card and card department.
Debt.
Debt. Okay, I meant to say debt. And completed my goal of going to Miami to network for my jewelry business. Thank you guys. Listening to y'all really boosting my life. Shout out to you, bro. That's what it's about, man.
Being debt free,
giving y'all this value, man. Anus and Reach ain't teaching y'all that. And then it's 20 and up. NYC prop manager trying to invest on my own. I had 2 accepted offers from FAMs
in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Yeah,
both fell apart after sellers refused to drop purchase price to appraised value. What other areas should I look at?
Okay, he's a property. Guys, please spell check your stuff because I'm reading your stuff verbatim and it sounds crazy. Yeah. Sometimes I have to like read it on the fly and see what you mean. Okay, so bro, he says offers for for 4 FAMs in Bridgeport, Connecticut, both fell apart. Yeah, bro, I wouldn't invest in Bridgeport, man. Bridgeport's a fucking dump, dude.
This the hood, ain't it?
Yeah, Bridgeport is one of the worst cities in southern Connecticut, man. Look at New Haven, look at West Haven. Those are areas that I'm looking at. You know, I shouldn't even be giving y'all that sauce, but go ahead and look there. Because especially West Haven, they're developing pretty damn well. You know, they got a mall out there. New Haven is where Yale is at. So these are good areas to be. Shelton, Stratford, Fairfield might be a little too expensive. I wouldn't invest in Greenwich either because it's expensive. Stanford would be good if you could find a deal, especially Stanford because people love Stanford. It's right there. WWE is headquartered there. There's a train that goes right into the city. It's close to the city.
Isn't that where The Office was filmed?
No. No, I don't know where they filmed The
I could have sworn it
Office.
was
They based it at Scranton, Pennsylvania, but it wasn't filmed in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I forget where they
I forgot
filmed
where
it.
it's filmed.
But yeah, Stanford is good. It has a good nightlife over there as well. It's just that it's a little expensive, but if you could find a good deal there, you'd be fine. Norwalk as well. The closer you get to New York, the more expensive you're going to see the deals are. But those are some areas that you could look at. But yeah, Bridgeport, bro, unless it's a fantastic deal or it's like on the border of Stratford where it's a bit better, I would stay away from Bridgeport, especially the inner city area. That's the worst city in Connecticut by far. You know, aka Gunport over there. Guys, I have a transportation business for 1 year now, making 12 to 15K a month and do the dispatcher and driver on the same time. I have only 2 years in USA from Albania. Any ideas how I expand the business?
12, 15K a month.
A dispatcher and the driver on the same.
Dude, it's simple. Hire
you
more,
might need to, yeah,
hire more drivers.
You're gonna hire, yeah,
like you need people that can drive for you, get more trucks.
yeah.
100%.
That's how you're gonna grow, my friend. You're gonna need to kind of get out your comfort zone and yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Oh, hold on 1 second.
I think there's one more here.
Yeah.
Last one. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, girl stayed the night after the third date, makeout session, and was fingering her. She wants me to make her my girlfriend before we do it. My B-day is this Saturday. Would you guys keep pursuing or see if she reaches out?
Yo, I kind of want to ask her on some demon time shit, but I shouldn't do that. That's bad advice. Tell a nigga to, yeah, I'm your nigga now. this smash and dip. That's fucked up, though. I mean, if that's what she wants, nigga, give her what she wants. But yeah, that's fucked up, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, man. All right. That will do it.
You are my girl for the night, and that's it. Done. I don't know. Something like that.
And then the last one's, these literally just came in now. Y'all last second niggas, man. All right. W to the whole gang. Chris is a bum, though. Facts. My FICO says 780, but my Credit Karma says 735. Any thoughts as to why I've had this discrepancy for years between the two? Yeah, that's just what happens.
Credit Karma is never 100% accurate. It's close, but not close enough.
Yeah.
So it's just a rough estimate that's free.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're always gonna be different, bro.
Yeah.
JJ goes, didn't see the 20 and up, 23, 6 foot, 6 pack, and make 6 figures. My network needs help, but how else can I get my status up? Love the show, guys. Thank you for all the help. Competence, my friend, and that's just what it is. You know, as a 23-year-old guy, even though you're doing very well for yourself, I mean, you just don't have the maturity and the refinement of an older guy. That's just what it comes down to, and that's just going to come with time and experience, my friend, and you'll get there. Don't worry.
You got to be humble, man. I think for most people, networking is making sure that you're humble. Because people don't help you if you're too cocky and arrogant. If you're humble enough to say, you know what, I need help, I look for help, they want to help you, especially if you're young. So it goes a long way.
All right.
392Q says, also, guys, you can try asking your parents or somebody who lets you be on their insurance plan to make bills cheaper. That is true, by the way.
Yeah.
Phone bills and insurance as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed that one, man. Send this one to a friend. Please like the video, guys, because we got the anus and reach haters in here watching our shit, trying to gain value, then disliking the video on the way out, which I'll never understand.
Weird.
Yeah, really fucking weird. But
W Stream, man.
W Stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Shout out to Fresh for coming up with this topic and these 5 things. You guys can hate on him all you want, but he's the one that actually came up with these 5 things. And guys, we'll catch you back here
with some girls.
I don't know what time because Chris is bumming. He ain't here, but I'm gonna hit the gym. We'll see you guys back here in a little bit. I'm assuming somewhere between 9:30 to 10. We're gonna start.
Yeah.
All right. Love y'all. Like the video. Peace.
Peace.